So how are you enjoying the Indian sleeper bus experience? Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. Ooh.
Very bitter.
Ooh.
Bitter sour.
Bitter, sour.
Combination.
Yeah. Ooh.
R-J-E-E-V, Rajiv.
Rajiv?
Yeah.
My name's Django.
Django.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Kerala adventure. In our last video, we explored the stunning Kovolam beach, soaking in the sun, the sand, and all the coastal beauty. We love the area. The place is clearly set up for tourists, and that comes with a lot of touts and the kind of businesses that charge tourist prices. As much as we enjoyed it, this place was by far the most expensive part of India during our trip so far. In saying that, it was still pretty cheap compared to most holiday destinations. So on our last day in Kovalam, we decided to do something a little different, something that really gave us a taste of the local life. With some time to kill before heading to our next destination, we hopped on a tuk-tuk for a spontaneous ride around the local area. For just $5, we cruised around the local streets and surrounding villages, taking in the vibrant scenes, the friendly faces, and just the everyday hustle and bustle that makes this place so unique.
What's your...
How about now? First we are going this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, follow them. Or... Okay, what's your name?
Rajiv.
Rajiv?
Rajiv. R-J-E-E-V, Rajiv.
Rajiv?
Yeah.
My name's Django.
Django. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Kain patrai? Kain. Coba
all alone on the internet, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. About the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all infected.
sometimes it's visiting for India. You know, it's most important time to visiting different places.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Experience.
Yeah, 25 days in India,
Yeah, really.
our first time here, and we love it.
How long? Where you stay about?
We started in Kochi,
Oh yeah.
and then we went to Marari Beach,
Yeah.
and then we caught a train here.
How long you stay for here in the Kovalam?
Just 2 days.
Yeah.
Today's the third
You
day.
already have this, you know.
I have this one already from your friend.
Here is a here is a 3 restaurant here.
Uh-huh.
I have 1 restaurant.
Yeah.
Another people own restaurant. Sorry for saying this. We are friendly to invite customers. Like I'm not looking for customer, inviting like a guest. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
House
Thank you.
guest. If you don't mind just visiting one day for my house.
Yeah.
Just like try for that.
Mhm.
What's we serve for the drinks or food? What is the best or not best?
Yeah, yeah, excellent.
I wish you one day you will visit my house.
Yeah,
Really,
thank you so
honestly,
much.
Pleasure.
Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey. So friendly. Hi, ladies. Amazing.
Wondering how it goes around, but you didn't call for help. All alone on the internet, but you don't seem to forget about yourself.
Wow, look over there. Looks amazing. Good driver.
Let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected.
Oh yeah, amazing.
You see photos on this side? Yeah, photo? Yeah, fish.
Oh wow, fish down here.
This side. Photo?
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Fish market?
Yeah. Good smell, eh?
Yeah, I like it.
Lots of country.
Very nice. Amazing country. Strong smell. From the colourful markets to the charming neighbourhoods, this tuk-tuk ride was an amazing way to wrap up our Kovolam experience. It was a reminder that sometimes the best travel moments happen when you least expect them. Alright, enough reminiscing about Kovolam. In the next part of this video, we're heading to our next destination, and I can't wait to show you what's in store, as it really didn't go as we expected. So originally, the plan was to keep heading south, to make our way around the bottom of Kerala and eventually end up in Chennai for our departure. But, as travel often goes, plans change. After some thought, we realised that the coastline is incredible, but we'd already seen quite a bit of it, and there was so much more of Kerala to see, especially inland. So instead of continuing south, we decided to switch things around and head back north, retracing our steps a bit, while at the same time remaining in Kerala. Our new plan was to explore some of the less visited, yet equally fascinated inland towns which aren't designed around tourists. We wanted a much more authentic experience, so we chose a random spot on the map and ended up heading to a mid-sized town a few hours inland from Kochi called Palakkad. So deciding when we were going to make the 10-hour trip to Palakkad, we were excited to try something new. We'd heard so much about the Indian sleeper buses, and if you caught our last video, you know how much we love the train ride, which exceeded all of our expectations. So naturally, we were equally pumped for our first sleeper bus experience. But as you're about to see, this journey took a turn we never saw coming. We waited eagerly for the bus, imagining a cozy overnight journey that would whisk us away to our next destination. After several hours of waiting for the bus, it finally rolled in, and we were more than ready to get aboard, especially since we'd been holding off on using the restroom, expecting there to be one on the bus. But as soon as we got on and started finding our sleeper berths, things began to go south. First off, we realized there was no bathroom on the bus. This was a 12-hour ride, and we were in serious trouble from the start of the trip.
So how are you enjoying the Indian sleeper bus experience?
It was a nightmare at first. It gave me bad anxiety. Very claustrophobic. Very scary. After a while, it's not so bad. You can handle it. I guess. I'm not sure yet.
So I decided to book us this really cheap Indian sleeper bus. It cost us 650 rupees per person, which seemed like a great deal at the time.
Yeah, we had different expectations. There was supposed to be a bathroom and...
Yeah, so we both needed to pee before we got on this 8.5-hour sleeper bus, only to discover that there was actually no toilets at all on the bus, and that all of the back seat rests are completely covered in some sort of black mold. The bus smells like stale urine and mold. The vents don't work. The first seat that we got put in, we couldn't open the windows. This one we were able to open the windows. I was dripping in sweat for hours.
Anything else you had to complain about?
Yeah, so, and the positives, it was 650 rupees for an 8.5-hour trip.
Would you do it again?
No. Would you?
I don't think so.
Maybe in a better bus, but yeah, this.
Yeah. Actually, when we were on the way,
This one sucks balls.
but we saw one that was really nice. It looked like nice standards. So I was like, oh wow, nice. It's probably our bus.
Yeah, this
Well.
bus sucks.
It should be called a sleepless bus, not a
Crazy
sleeper
bus.
bus. Crazy bus.
I wasn't sure about safety, like them driving for so long without any brakes. Well, I thought there's not gonna be any brake at all. We made some short break for tea. Not
So basically, we had to beg them to stop for long enough to let us run to the bathroom.
We drove like crazy this small hotel nearby. And I was freaking out that they're gonna leave.
Yeah, so be very careful when you book a sleeper bus in India. Make sure you get a more expensive one. This one actually had really good reviews, which was why I picked it. So I'm not sure who actually left those reviews, but it's completely false reviews. The bus sucks. Anyway.
They're used to it, I guess. That's why they think it's normal.
Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, we've got about 2 hours left to our destination.
Like 1.5.
1.5 hours? Awesome.
Less.
Alright. Bye.
It was clear that sleep wasn't happening. The ride felt like we were bouncing over tiny sand dunes, making any attempt at comfort impossible. So, we decided to embrace the chaos. Out came the bottle of Old Monk rum that I had stashed in my bag, and suddenly the nightmare turned into a bit of an adventure. With a little bit of rum and a lot of laughter, we managed to turn things around. Despite everything, we ended up having a great time, finding humor in the madness, and by the time we finally arrived into Palakkad, we were already talking about taking another sleeper bus sometime soon. Just with air conditioning the next time, and less mold hopefully. So whatever you do when booking a sleeper bus in India, don't be cheap. So we finally arrived in Palakkad, which seemed like a charming town located in the heart of Kerala. With a population of around 130,000, Palakkad is a vibrant mix of the old and the new. When we arrived, we couldn't wait to get some rest so we could dive into the exploration of this new location. But our adventure in Palakkad didn't start as smoothly as we'd hoped. After arriving in Palakkad, we headed straight to our Airbnb, ready to unwind after that unforgettable bus ride. But as I started unpacking, I realized something was terribly wrong. I was missing one of my bags. And this wasn't just any bag. It had important equipment and documents that I couldn't afford to lose for the rest of the trip. Assuming I'd left it in the tuk-tuk, I quickly called the driver, but he quickly assured me that it wasn't left in the tuk-tuk. My heart sank. I was devastated, thinking I might never see that bag again. But then something incredible happened. Out of the blue, the tuk-tuk driver, Rajesh, called me back. He'd gone above and beyond, retracing our steps, and even tracking down the bus we'd taken. As an investigation he took upon himself. Somehow he'd managed to find where the bus was parked and found my bag still sitting on the bus. I hadn't even mentioned which bus it was, or where I might have left it, but Rajesh took it upon himself to solve the mystery. He quickly picked me up and we headed to the bus. Sure enough, there was my bag, safe and sound. What could have been a disastrous start to our time in Palakkad turned into an amazing story of kindness and resourcefulness. Rajesh's help was just the beginning of what made this part of the trip so special. Palakkad was exactly what we'd hoped for, an authentic, bustling town with hardly a tourist in sight. We spent our days exploring the traditional streets and markets where we could fully immerse ourselves in the local culture. The contrast between old world charm and modern shopping malls was striking, but we naturally gravitated towards the more traditional areas. But one thing you need to remember about most of India is that it's extremely hot, and one of our favorite discoveries were the ridiculously cheap coconuts. Only 20 rupees each. We couldn't get enough of them.
Good. How much are the coconuts here? What's the price?
That's it.
30?
That is.
Yeah?
I'll go 40. Or 40.
30 or 40. Awesome. That's great. Hi. Is it okay if I film in here? Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Colin.
Australia, me.
Australia.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
What is your name?
Sorry?
You want to shoot your purchase?
I just want to filming my wife's parents.
Are you a blogger?
Yeah,
Sweet-
yeah. Sorry?
Sweet name? Sweet name?
Sweet name?
Ah.
My name? Django.
Jenga.
Django. Yeah, what's your name?
Girish.
Grish?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir. Very nice shop.
Australia.
Yeah. Call?
சுகர் கிலர் சாப்பிடலாம் சுகர்லேயே சாப்பிடலாம் அது
Okay.
சுகர்னு சாப்பிடாது மிஸ்டர்
Niedobra.
இது ஊறுகாய் விடலாம் ஊறுகாய்
Thank you, guys. Have a good day. I'm not sure if they were tricking us, because whatever this thing is disgusting. You like it, Marek?
Yes. Oh,
Do you eat?
eat? No. I just sold and I wash. Very good cow.
Yeah. Working cow. Hello, we're here in amazing Kerala. Absolutely beautiful, and the people are amazing. Everywhere you go, smiles. Come to Kerala if you want to have a great time and meet friendly locals. Thank you, sir. Cheers, guys.
I testing fruit from Asia.
Yes. Dobra?
Not dobro.
Nie dobre.
Nie dobra.
This strange fruit these men gave us, I'm not sure if they gave it to us as a prank or not. Sour, bitter, not good. Dorota?
No.
Tak! You must taste it. Moja dobra. Moja dobra. Can anyone in the comments tell us what is this?
You think
What is this fruit?
Why would you give this to me? Why
I
you
didn't,
do
your dad did. You don't like it? I also didn't like it. Your dad ate quite a bit though.
he get free.
Yeah, free.
He get free. Not
It's probably
pay.
very healthy. Because
I think he was-
That's healthy. That's
No.
Yeah, maybe it's healthy or maybe he was pranking us.
who would eat that just for taste?
Indian net get us for this food.
And I'm keep eating. Okay, take it away from me.
Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. Ooh.
Very bitter.
Ooh.
Bitter sour.
Bitter, sour.
Combination.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. And
Well, that's what's.
excellent.
Our week in Palakkad turned out to be even more rewarding than we could have imagined, thanks to the genuine warmth and hospitality of the locals.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get your restaurant. Oh yeah. The best. No, it's okay. Walking. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Hello, sir. How are you? Very good. Yeah, hello. Farewell, sir. Have a good night.
Rajesh became our go-to guide for the rest of our stay. Every day we'd call him to show us around. He took us to his favourite spots to eat and shop.
I say here in Kerala, you have to beg the drivers to take a tip. That's how honest the people are here.
On our final day, he insisted on taking us to a place he knew we'd love, Colin.
Wondering how it goes around when you didn't call for help. All alone on the internet, but you don't seem to forget about yourself.
പോയിട്ട് അടുത്തോട്ടല്ലേ അങ്ങനെ ആ വഴിക്ക് കൊല്ലം കൂടെ പോകാൻ പറ്റുമോ? പറ്റൂല.
Colin was the India we'd been dreaming of. Endless rice paddies surrounded by breathtaking mountains. Rajesh led us through the scene of old temples and stunning landscapes that felt like something out of a dream. This was without doubt the highlight of our trip so far.
And the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, then all the lights, yeah, we're all affected.
We ended our Palakkad adventure with a meal at a traditional Kerala restaurant, which literally cost us about $1 per person for a giant feast. We feasted on delicious traditional Indian food, served on banana leaves. It was the perfect way to wrap up our tour of Colin.
No idea. Taste it. Good? Yeah. What's it taste like?
Sweet.
Sweet. Yum.
What's that?
What is this?
Payasam.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
What really blew us away on this part of the trip was the kindness and honesty of everyone we met, especially the tuk-tuk drivers. We never had to haggle for prices anywhere we went. Everyone was fair and upfront. Even trying to tip them was a challenge because they didn't want to take anything extra. Southern India has completely exceeded our expectations so far. So we've picked our next destination, and it's somewhere that came highly recommended by the locals. So stay tuned for the next video coming out in a few days. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider becoming a member to help support the channel. See you in the next one.